After we read C.S. Lewis's Mere Christianity, we decided to go around campus and ask members of our community to give their initial take on what Christianity means to them in a few words.
Like Lewis, we wanted to start from people's opinions and build up to Lewis's explanations of how Christians ought to behave and his take on the basis of Christian doctrine.
Everyone we interviewed gave us similar answers that mimicked virtue and the wonders of God's salvific nature.
Jesus Christ rocks.
Loving God and following God.
It is a personal relationship with someone who never gives up on you.
Christianity is love.
It's my life.
Loving and obeying God.
Christianity means living by the golden rule.
To me, Christianity means that there is hope, that there is salvation, and that there is an afterlife.
Christianity is us.
Joy.
God loves everybody.
It means being a good person.
Altruism. Christianity means your relationship with God and what kind of life you want to live, whether that's according to the Christian life or something else.
A way for me to talk to God when I'm at my lowest point.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I was reading the Bible.
Hey Ginny,
Yes,
what does
Susie?
Christianity mean to you?
To me, Christianity means someone's always on your side.
Christianity means being for the boys and the girls. The Eucharist and a connection with the Holy Spirit.
Christianity means hope. It means salvation. It means that my little life has a very big meaning.
Religion.
It means being a part of something bigger than yourself.
I think it's a care and concern for your fellow humans.
Amor.
Friendship.
Christianity means love.
It's extremely important.
My Redeemer lives.
Christianity is about friendships.
Christianity means to me to be the image and likeness in God and to spread the word to my fellow companions and to always try to put smiles on people's faces.
Christianity is a close relationship with God who, no matter how many mistakes you make, as long as you want forgiveness, He'll accept that.
Christianity, to me, means a community which gives more than it takes.
Christianity is a theology.
Christianity, to me, means believing in something bigger than yourself.
Take on Christianity offered some insight into what Lewis says. However,
In the 3
his
parts of
verbatim is
morality,
different.
Lewis expresses
Lewis
how
then
moral
goes on
rules
in
run
the
the
subsequent
human
chapter
machine.
to discuss a broad
Moral
overview
rules
of
prevent
cardinal
breakdowns in our
virtues, which are
system and
prudence,
help us to
temperance,
succeed,
fortitude,
not
and
interfere with our natural
Prudence means
inclinations.
practical
Moral
common
perfection
sense.
is an
This
ideal in the
definition
sense
has
it
been
is
thwarted
unattainable.
into retaining
We as
childlike
humans do
intelligence.
not have the
However,
capacity
this is a
for
misunderstanding.
perfection,
God
because
wants a
only
child's
God can
heart
attain that.
with a grown-up's mind.
Even though it is an ideal,
Christianity is
we
an
still must
education
strive to
itself,
be the best that
which
we
means
can
we
be.
all have the capacity
Morality
to
is
understand
concerned
it.
with harmony between
Temperance means
individuals,
going to the right
ourselves,
length
and
and
our
no
purpose
further
in
with
life.
all things.
People like to
The
forget
meaning
about
ought not to be
everything but
simply
behavior
reduced to
towards
abstaining
others.
from alcohol.
However, all 3
Justice
components
means
must
that
be
everything
taken
we
into
now call
account
fairness,
when
which
discussing
includes
morality.
honesty, truthfulness, and keeping promises. Fortitude encourages us to act courageously in the face of danger and suffering. According to Lewis, all cardinal virtues must be carried out for not just the purpose of the act, but carrying out the virtues itself.
The great sin, the essential vice, the utmost evil, is pride. Pride is the gateway to every other vice. All sins stem from pride. The essence of pride is competitiveness, as you are continuously trying to outdo someone. Pride is enmity, not only between men, but also God and men. You cannot know God if your soul is tainted with pride, as it smuggles itself into the very center of our religious lives. Pride comes directly from hell, and it is much more subtle and deadly than any other vice.
Hope is one of the theological virtues defined by Lewis as a continual looking forward to the eternal world. Being a theological virtue, it is only a Christian belief, along with charity and faith. It is not a means of wishful thinking or a form of escapism. It is something we are meant to do as Christians. The most hopeful people, the apostles, look to heaven while maintaining their earthly lives, which is something that we should strive to do. We as humans are trained to look to the material world and sometimes blame the inability to be happy on material things. We often say that happiness is unattainable. However, Christians hold the belief that if we are born with desires, they have the capability of being satisfied.
Counting the cost Lewis goes back to the idea of perfection. Some people view it as God dismissing us if we are not perfect, and that if we can't be perfect, our position in the world is purely hopeless. However, Lewis interprets God's call for us to strive for perfection as he will only give us help to be perfect. As humans, we may want something less superior, but he gives us nothing less. God continuously opens his arms to us in our call to Christianity. He will always guide us to make the right decisions in order for us to attain salvation, even if we negate to follow them. In return, this also means that he will be satisfied with nothing less than absolute perfection. This is not to discourage us, but instead to set the proper goals for our earthly lives. God is our creator and therefore is the only one who can bring us true happiness.
Are new men. Lewis considers the question, if Christianity is true, why are not all Christians obviously nicer than all non-Christians? This lends to our understanding that if you are truly Christian, then your outward actions will be more virtuous than those who have not yet accepted God's plan. However, the world does not consist of 100% Christians and 100% non-Christians. Many people remain in between, believing parts of Christian doctrine or who are coming to know God. God cannot force people to become purely good. He looks to help those who commit deplorable actions and strives to make every person on earth nice. Niceness in its true essence is someone who strives to attain goodness in every way. To us, Christianity isn't merely a religion. It's something that has shaped our entire lives. We both have grown up surrounded in a Catholic environment and have experienced firsthand how Christian doctrine can mold our society. We feel that our thinking and actions are directly influenced by having faith in something bigger than ourselves.
Are you good?
Yes.
Cam, what does Christianity mean to you?
I'm not gonna respond. I'm not gonna be in it.
Okay, Mac, what does Christianity mean to you?
Christianity to you.
I have no clue.
What's Christianity?
Probably like loving God more than anything. No,
All right.
no. What should I say Christianity